motivational wise to get you going, keep you focused, keep your eye on the prize. And then another 15 minutes on something that you can do that can be productive for yourself this week. So first thing that I wanted to talk about is this is things. Let me get my camera out, right. So this is Thanksgiving weekend, everybody, and Thanksgiving is a great time for celebration. It's a great time for gratitude. It's a great time to reflect on the year as we are turning a corner for wrapping up what 2024 has been. Um, so I wanted to tell you all that as we gather and reflect and express on our gratitude and the remarkable achievement that our real estate economy and the real estate sector has done this year. It's a great thing to sit there and reflect on all the positive things. A lot of negativity, but it's always good to do that. So I want to explore some with you guys, a couple of key points just to keep you focused on what our industry did, because the year is coming to an end. What the industry did, in an environment like the one that we are experiencing, which is an environment like no other. I mean, I joke around. I've been doing this for longer than I care to say, but it's been a different environment. But in this different environment, we have found a market that is incredibly resilient amidst as many challenges as it came our way. We had economic uncertainty like no other. The real estate market demonstrated a very robust activity. For instance, in September 2024, the home sales in the US reached a seasonal adjusted rate of 3.84 million. And September, when we had that little downturn in the market on the rates, we had an incredible pickup. So every time I talk about pent up demand, buyers that are just sitting on the sideline waiting for that little door to open so they can flush in, September was the key that I look at, that key metric that I look at, telling me that we are going to have an incredible market in 25 as rates begin to go down, because September showed me that buyers are on the sideline and buyers are gonna jump in more than they thought. Just so you know how much it jumped in September, pending contracts, right? Contracts written by all of you that were going to close in October or November, some even December, jumped up 7.4% month over month, over a 7% increase on pending sales on 1 month. Why was that? Because the positivity of the rate moving to the low sixes and FHA MBA moving below six. So whoever comes to you and says, oh my God, with everything that happened in your industry, how can you be so happy and jolly? Well, it's that. We have the foundation that's going to show us that buyers are on the sidelines, sellers are there, and they're with the rates that are coming, with the activity that is coming. All of these metrics are gonna come alive and show that. We show some very positive trends. I don't know if you guys follow CoreLogic and Case-Shiller. They're literally they are the forefront of gathering data and showing data regarding real estate and real estate values. This year we are already at 4.2% appreciation. They haven't even counted October. They haven't counted November, because November hasn't ended, or December. So we got 3 months, 3 months still to go on 2024. And when I sat there and looked at the Case-Shiller index, it's showing me a 4.2 gains appreciation for anybody that bought on this year. That's how much has gone up. So naysayers will say, that pricing it's out of whack and things have to change. Buyers are not complaining about pricing. Buyers are appreciating the inventory that is out there, and thankful that the investment they made on a property has gone up, has paid off. On a regional sense, Miami, down here, when they say Miami, guys, I'm always talking about Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach, our little neighborhood down here. So nationally, like I said, nationally, without counting October, November, and December, They are at a 4.2% appreciation. Our neighborhood, our beautiful sunny neighborhood, without counting October, November, and December, we are at an 8.2 appreciation from last year. So everybody you sold a house to in January or February, if you're listening to me, you might want to reach out and wish them a happy Thanksgiving and tell them that that investment that they made, and it's an investment, although it's a home, it's a place for a family to find shelter, to grow. But at the end of the day, is the a home becomes the biggest wealth generator for a family to pass that wealth to the next generation. That investment component of it went up 8.2% already without counting the last 3 months of the year. And if you have been prepping your recipes for Thanksgiving and you haven't been looking at interest rates today look like we're going down substantially, September type of down. Um, so regionally, South Florida is having an incredible season, an incredible year. And like I said, 3 months to go. So when I do my forecasting, I'll do a forecasting show at the end, sometime in December, and I'll let you know about that because I'm going to do it in person and via Zoom. When I do that, you will see what I said it was going to happen and what it's happening so far. The key thing in this market has been inventory. And in January, I stood on a soapbox, and a lot of people thought I was crazy. And I said, listen, we are going to hit 40% inventory. First, I said 20%, and then I came back and said, add another 20% to that. So when we look at inventory growth nationally right now, we are sitting at 30%, 30.2%. South Florida has had a bigger increase in inventory. But South Florida has a lot more condos. I mean, all you gotta do is look at your window, turn around, look at your window right now, and tell me how many condos you see. So although nationally we're at 30.2, South Florida is closer to a 40%. We're not there yet, but I definitely think that we will hit that 40% inventory on 2024. Now, that is not affecting pricing in any way, shape, or form. That is only creating more opportunities for buyers. Yeah, there are some distressed condo sales here and there, but if you have been to all of the presentations that are taking place around our market regarding condos, it's very fragmented. There's certain type of condos of a certain age and in a certain location that are the ones that are being affected by all of these changes, 40-year inspection, reserve studies. All of the other ones have not. So the condo market is sort of broken into pieces of pie. Let's talk pie because we're talking about Thanksgiving. But it's the only thing that makes our inventory higher than the national average. Our national average is 30.2. We're all about 37% from when we were last year. I think we will. I do think we will hit 40. Although last week was a very interesting week. Last week, inventory in South Florida went down, but it went down because a lot of properties that expire were not relisted. So I think some sellers are going to wait out the holiday season. They don't want to be interrupted this holiday season. But this increase of inventory, what it's doing is providing your buyers more options. I joke around that, FHA limit, if you look at FHA buyers right now, the entry level buyers, Dade County alone has about 1,800 single family homes available for those buyers. That if we go back 2 years ago, we had 300 homes available. And every time you made an offer, you had to, literally fight for your life to get that deal done. Right now, we are 1,800. I think we'll cross that 2,000 threshold pretty soon. Plus, you're hearing it first. FHA is going to bump up the limit, probably closer to 650, 657, which will give us a lot more inventory to sell. But this record-breaking inventory is not really record-breaking. If you follow the track, we are still 40% below from 2017, 2018. But it's good to have more homes to sell. In the technology world, ladies and gentlemen, and things to be thankful for, And one of the things I'm very thankful for is all of this AI generated staging photos for listings. It gives the buyers, because some buyers have an idea of what they want the home to look like, some other ones don't. And all of this new technology, AI, and some of them are included in your membership in the Association of Realtors. If you haven't played with it yet, if you have a listing, play with it. Is a great little tool. But I'm very thankful for what AI is doing for our industry, making a couple of the tools that we use a little easier. Is also AI is helping us look at data differently and better predict what is going to happen. A lot of things that happened this year is networking events have grown on, and in-person networking events are growing tremendously in our community. And for those that know me, I think the best way to do this industry is face to face. Don't get me wrong, Zooms like this one is still very, very productive, very attended, highly attended. But there was a presentation done by the Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce on how this 2024 their attendance has blown up on their chamber events, and that means other industries are having the same traffic. And that's a great way to network, the great way to meet people, and great way to present your value and your value proposition. So in conclusion, I want to say thank you for 2024 for all that has taught us. And I know there's something that I haven't touched on, but I'm very thankful for 2024 that all that has taught us and showed us. 2024 showed us, and we as realtors show the entire world that, trying to change our industry by adding, more disclosure was not going to end our business, and that we were not going to disappear. We all bunker down, learn the new way to do business. We have found the easier way to do business. Some new forms were added, new forms are being used. We are at Canvas have been at the forefront of educating and training everybody how to present these forms, and we are not getting any pushback, as I hear from other brokers in the area. And then a study was released last week about the effect of compensations nationwide, and compensations moved down a bit, not a lot, a bit. They moved down from the average nationally. I don't have a local number, so I'm gonna have to go nationally. The average nationally of compensation moved from 2.64 to 2.55. So it moved down to 0.09%. So looking at everything that's closed, all those big numbers I talked about at the beginning nationally, that big numbers of sales, it did not make compensation disappear. It made compensation more clear so everybody can understand who pays for what, where, and how. Buyers' agreements are a welcome change to the industry. I think it creates a better relationship. It gives you an opportunity to have that one-to-one buyer's consultation and show that buyer that value you bring to the table. And I couldn't be prouder of every Canvas agent, because all of you are out there doing the right thing, doing it right, and getting the job done. So that was my motivation part of the session. Now let's talk about what can we do different for 2025, Ernesto, to make 2025 a bigger success than 2024 was. So for those that know me, been around me for a while, know that I am a product of coaching. We go back in time 30 plus years when I first started this incredible industry. I was lucky or blessed to have been sent to attend a trainer who's no longer with us, called Floyd Wigman, and to be trained on Floyd Wigman's techniques. Floyd was a sort of a dial type of coach. Learn the scripts, learn what to say, learn how to say it, and when you're sitting in front of somebody, you'll be able to close that deal. So I'm a product of coaching. I believe in coaching tremendously. Coaching can give you that discipline that you have inside of you, but you haven't brought it out, or you might be distracted by other things. So we have been running at Canvas for a few years now a program which is the only coaching program out there that is sort of endorsed or sponsored by the National Association of Realtors. We just about to finish one course, and we're gonna launch another one in January. We have a couple of spots left. We don't have a lot of spots left, but the reason I wanted to talk to you about the better part of Motivation and Information Monday, add this to the information part of Monday, is because NAR, in conjunction with 100 Day to Greatness and Buffini, has sort of done a price and a substantial price reduction on what 100 Day to Greatness is. So I want to talk to you briefly about this coaching program that we'll be hosting in our Weston office. And like I said, we have some space still available. So this program is designed very simple. It's the specific points is for a realtor to create a journey to where does he want to go. This program is created for not only for beginners. So if you're new to the industry, this program fits you. If you are a seasoned real estate agent and you feel that you're a little bit lost, this program is for you. This program measures the outcome of what you have been doing and what you will be doing. Every participant has a goal that they want to achieve, level, amount of transactions, amount of income, and amount of growth. Not everybody is going to get to the same place, but it gives you the opportunity to set the program to where you want to go and go for it. This program is created to a lot of customization and scalability. This is designed for different markets or different areas. So this program, that's why NAR endorsed it, because you can use it for condos, you can use it for single family homes, you can use it for luxury properties, for new construction. This program is designed with that in mind. This program teaches you how to use and how to use a customer relationship manager, a CRM, and how to let the CRM help you be organized to be more productive. Program very simple. It teaches you innovative approaches on lead generation. Leads is the name of our business. The more leads we have, the more leads we can nurture, convert, and close, right? It comes with integration for social media. It has a lot of digital pieces already put together, and it helps you based on their predictive analytic what to use and how to use it and when to use it to generate the best results. This program does have, like I said at the beginning, it's not only focused on one product. If you have a specific product that you want to, like if you're already working very well in real estate, but you're like, you know what, Ernesto, I want to scale up. I want to do a little bit of luxury. This could be your coaching program to get you into that luxury bid. Or, hey, Ernesto, I've been a little bit lost. I want to get focused. I want to really pin down and get my income where I want it to be. You can do that. Or, hey, I'm doing fantastic, but you know what? There's all this new construction taking place, and you guys are always attending all these projects, and I see so many colleagues doing so many great sales. How do I get to participate in that? So you can do all of that. This program is, like I said, 100 Day of Greatness. You meet 2 days a week in the Weston office in person. This is an in-person program because it's very intimate. You will become a tight-knit group with everybody that is in it. The curriculum is very fast-paced, but it's been a change to fit all of the industry changes that we just went through. So it has all of those changes built into place. Like I said, it will be in person in the Weston office. We have some space available. This program varies. The schedule doesn't vary. We're going to pick the days, the time, and you guys will know everything you have to do on it. The cost and return on investment, which is one of the questions that I had when we talked about this on Friday, was the cost, I believe, is $295. That's the discounted price that NAR is offering right now in conjunction with Buffini, which is a substantial price reduction. And we at Canvas want to give you a scholarship for it, which means you can attend the program, pay for the program. Now, in the next 2 transactions that you do after you finish the program, we will refund you the cost of the program. So we so want you to put your head in the game, as they say in all sports, that we're willing to give you a scholarship for you to attend the program, finish the program, and then we'll refund you the cost of the program. That program, yes, is only in English, Kiko. We don't have a Spanish version of it yet. If we get a Spanish version, we will definitely put it out there. But no, we don't have one in Spanish. Um, Feedback, because I was asked, Ernesto, you've done this before. What feedback do we have? Without giving names, the number 3 and the number 7 top salesperson in the Canvas office were part of the Canvas network, were part of the original class of 100 Day to Greatness, and they both follow the coaching session and the training session to the T. They are very hands on. I mean, if you if you didn't watch the Friday webinar that we did on this, is recorded on the private Facebook group. You can go ahead and watch it. But like I said, the number 3 and number 7 consistently in Canvas are doing what they're doing because they attribute it to what they learn during this program. Like I said, it's 100 days, so it's enough to change your mind, to change your psyche, to build the right habits, and because it takes about 90 days for humans to build habits, either good ones or bad ones, ladies and gentlemen. But it gives you enough time so you can build the right habits. Like I said, the feedback, we believe in it because we've seen the result. We see how it takes technology that we already have and makes you an avid user of it. We see how it's not only tech driven, how it's also a very personal approach to real estate, how you can use this program to rehash old relationships that you didn't think you had, or relationships that you had that will definitely make you increase your business. This program is for agents that really want to put themselves in a track because they sort of been successful either by luck or by chance, but they want to make sure that their success never ends and stays where they need to be. So we will be beginning that in January out of the Weston office. We only have a few spots left. I will share later on, if you didn't see last weekend, the registration. You pay your registration directly to NAR Buffini. They email you all of the materials, and then we will begin the in-person training for this. Like I said, the only program I see out there that is endorsed coaching program that is endorsed by the National Association of Realtors. That is it for me today, unless anybody has any questions. Like I said, I will throw on the chat the information for it. If you have any more questions or want to talk to me or Alicia, or you want to talk to the presenter, let me know, and we can definitely let you have a conversation with the presenter who will be conducting this training in our Weston office. Or if you have any questions for me about how does it work, how much time commitment is it, what is the result of it, and that I can share with you guys in closing. So based on all the people that have taken this program nationwide, and this program goes back to, I think it's 2018 is when NAR began to do this. They have looked at every realtor that has gone through the training of it, and they have had an uptake of $42,000 extra income added to their transaction volume. So it's $42,000 when you looked at every realtor nationwide that has gone through this program. So I think, hey, an extra 42K in a year, I welcome it, and I know all of you do too. The cost is $295, Sandra, but is refunded to you after the program's over by us at Canvas. We at Canvas are giving you a scholarship because we want all of you to be trained and be the best agents you can be. So you pay for it upfront, and then we refund you the cost afterwards. But Sandra, if you have any questions, send me a text message and I'll call you back. To everybody, that was my message of gratitude for this incredible year. It's been a blessing to be in business with all of you. And I look forward to a fantastic 2025. Like I said, I will be announcing a couple of days where I will be doing my 2025 projections. And I would love for you guys to come see me in person, or we will also be doing it via Zoom. Have a fantastic week. See you guys tomorrow. We will still be holding our Ask the Attorney, and have a great, great Thanksgiving week. See you all later.